Hey everyone, what's going on? It's your boy Sigma6 here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make these really cool Nether portal designs. So for the first design here, we have this nice cool looking overgrown portal. It uses just some basic wooden blocks with some leaves and vines, so it should be pretty easy to make in survival. And then over here we have this really cool looking kind of hellish portal. This is cool for the Nether, or kind of like the overworld if you want to make a nice little rupture in the normal overworld. But yeah, this is kind of looks like a Doom Eternal Slayer Gate looking thing here. Really cool. And then over here we have this really nice looking ice igloo type portal. Without further ado, let's get into the building. So for the overgrown portal, you're going to want to get the basic items that you see down in the hotbar below. Starting this portal, you're going to want to make yourself a nice little 5x5 obsidian square. Once you have this square done here, you're going to want to start to fill it out with some spruce planks. Now, I know it looks kind of weird because, you know, you're making just a big cube here or a big block of wood, but you're actually not, because we're going to be sculpting this later on. This is just kind of how I like to build. I like to make the mold first, especially for tutorial purposes. And yeah, so start to fill this out, covering up all of this ugly obsidian, like so. Now, once you've made your basic mold, get yourself some flint and steel and light yourself your portal here, and then start to build the details. So, get yourself some spruce stairs and face them inwards in each corner like so, getting this little circular shape. And then right here, and this little cusp here, place some upside down stairs like this. So now you get this really cool looking depth to it. And now for this, what you're going to want to do to get yourself a nice little walkway up here, get some spruce slabs and kind of wrap it around the side like this. Now if you've done that, get yourself some fences and place them two up like this. And if you want, you could kind of build it up like this a little bit, make it a little jagged so it's got some depth to it. Maybe like that. I think that looks the best. And so yeah, the rest of this build is going to kind of be randomly done. So don't expect it to be super identical to the other one. But yeah, so go to the top here, replace those blocks with some slabs. You can even maybe just take some spruce planks and place like two in the middle like this. And once you've done that, get yourself some spruce stairs and place them like this, and then some slabs here, and actually come down here and maybe replace this with a stair. Go to the side here, replace these with stairs to make it look like a chunk is missing. Maybe take some slabs, build it up like this, and then go to the back here and maybe start to build it up a little bit like this. Some stairs, of course, to add some more cool texture and depth to the build. And maybe on the side here you can go up 1, 2 like this. And over here where you have this blocks that are coming up the portal, you can place some stairs. And yeah, so basically just for this back part here, just you can randomly kind of fill it in with some blocks, as you see that I'm doing here. Doesn't really have to be super fancy. When it becomes to be fancy is when we start to do the hellish build. But yeah, so once you're done with that, take some spruce trapdoors and kind of start to place them, just kind of cover up some random blocks that you have. So like this one, we can actually break down and put a trapdoor there. Right here, you can put a trapdoor. Really, a trapdoor is just for detailing purposes. It doesn't really do anything, really. And once you've done that, get yourself some spruce leaves and start to kind of start from the front here, like this. And then begin to work your way back like this. So it looks like it's kind of wrapping around, and like the overgrown nature is kind of taken over the build. So it kind of starts to wrap like this. And you can even go a little bit around the top here. So make sure you don't place it on some weird slabs, because, you know, it leaves that ugly looking gap and nobody likes to see that. And yeah, there you go. There's your little overgrown portal. But before we finish, go over here, get yourself some vines, start to hang them down a little bit, and over time it'll start to cover up the portal, which is what we want. But if you don't want that, of course, you could cut it back a little bit. And then for the finishing touch of the build, a lantern and some randomly placed buttons to add some cool texture. And yeah, that's the overgrown portal for you. So for the hellish portal, you're going to want to start out with the materials you see down here, down below. First and foremost, we're going to be building the staircase up to the portal. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 with the new deep slate tile stairs. I believe they're new. Not 100% sure. Get some deep slate tiles, build up 2 from the corners there, and then connect the inside with some slabs like so. Once you've done that, you're going to want to take some deep slate bricks and go to each foot of the stairs right on the side here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. and then go brick stairs like this on the sides, and then you're going to want to take these and go at the top here like this. And we're actually going to be breaking the block in the middle here and replacing it with some beautiful looking netherrack and light it on fire. Now, I have to be careful here so I don't burn down my overgrown build, so I'm going to trim these leaves back a little bit. But yeah, I literally built that portal over there in the beginning and it just burnt it down, and I was like, oh geez, so I had to rebuild it all over again. That was very unfortunate. Besides that though, get yourself some deep slate bricks and build up to the sides like this. Then go up one like this, and then go deep slate stairs like this, and then go upside down, connect it in the middle, and then connect the two at the top like this. Going behind the portal, we're actually going to make the portal now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So I know what you're thinking, Sigma, that's a total new portal because you can just get rid of those to save materials. Yes and no, it really goes into how it looks. I mean, as you see over there, you get this nice cool looking arch, so you don't want to do that. And then once you go to the back side like this, you're going to want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. And actually, to make this look a little neater, you can trim this back and go up like this. So now you get this really cool outline, and it's more consistent with what I showed you guys in the beginning. Get some deep slate bricks and just start to fill this in like so. Slowly kind of working your way into this. And you want to go 4 long and go all the way to the top here like this. And now that you've done that, what you're going to want to do is connect these stairs like this. And then you're going to want to build yourself a really cool design in the back. So to do that, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Get some stairs. Actually, you could break that like this, and then you go to the side here, go 1, and now you are almost complete. So for some quick detailing work here, play a quick song of Rip and Tear from the Doom playlist. Place a skull here, some candles like this, some more candles on the side here. Honestly, if you guys can't tell, this is 100% Doom inspired. I've been playing lots of Doom, so of course I had to make something that relates to Doom, and what not better than a portal, am I right? And finally, for the snow igloo-y type portal, you're going to want to get the materials as you see in the hotbar down below. So for this portal is another basic portal here with the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and this one you're going to actually want to clip the edges here because we're going to be placing ice, which is transparent, and it saves you some nice looking visibility here because you don't really want to show off the portal, you just want to see the ice. So with that, take yourself some blue ice here and face it around like this. The reason why I chose this is because it conceals the portal like so, or at least the obsidian part of the portal. Once you've done that and you've entombed your portal, get yourself some packed ice. And this really, like I said before, most of this stuff is just kind of randomly placed blocks. So like this ice is just kind of random work. I really wish they had like ice stairs or like ice slabs or something, ice fences. I think that would make this game a lot better when building in the snowy kind of icy areas. And yeah, so really it's kind of hard to follow along with how I'm building, and I apologize just because, you know, when you're building something like this, it really is just kind of randomly placing things for the texture appeal. But yeah, so just take some ice and just texture it up with some blue ice, packed ice, and ice. But just to make sure that you get the blue ice here wrapped around this portal so it ultimately conceals this. So yeah, just start replacing this with some regular ice. And right in the back here, this is where you're going to want to get your nice little smoke effect that you have in the chimney, because after all, it is an igloo build. You're going to want to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place yourself a nice little hay bale, a nice little campfire, and actually I'm just going to cover this up for the sake of consistency. So now you get this cool little smoke column. The reason why I placed the hay bale is so you get a higher smoke, and that's because it's underground. So initially building this build, actually I was dumb, and I used an actual campfire and I placed it right next to the ice, and of course it started to melt itself and the build almost killed itself. So that was great. But what you're going to do is just kind of build this nice little column here like this to make yourself a nice little chimney. Start to build ice a little bit around it so it looks more natural like this with some ice go. And this is actually, I think, look really nice in an ice spikes biome. I mean, tundra looked nice, but the ice spikes, at least you have like a lot of ice around you, so it's easy to get that ice. And yeah, for the finishing touches, I guess you could just add a little more detail here, and then place some snow maybe on the top here. And you can only place this on the blue ice, unfortunately. So when you're placing this, make sure, you know, if you want to make it a lot more snowy, you just place more blue ice. So for some quick lighting, what you're going to want to do is place 2 blocks here like so. Place some soul lanterns and actually kind of clip this back a little bit just so you get a more of a portal look here. And yeah, that's your little igloo design. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoy these builds. Do not forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. And yeah, peace out everybody.